So, what just happened? Well, I made myself a quick mod pack that included a mod that raised the intelligence of every mob, including passive ones, and did an entire playthrough of it. This is how it started. I instantly started my adventure by gathering wooden tools. If I wanted to survive the deadly mobs, I needed to be quick. I gathered a bit of gravel I thought was stone and tried to kill some cows for food. That was my first mistake. Turns out hitting the cows causes every cow in the area to turn angry, so all the cows started chasing me. Even the other cows outside of the area also started chasing me. Frantically, I took the gravel I gathered earlier and piled it up so that the cows couldn't kill me, and watched as they all gathered around me. I had to pillar a block down since I couldn't reach them, but they managed to knock me off the pillar and started chasing me. This lasted for a while until suddenly, a TNT spawned in the middle of the horde and blew most of them up. I was able to turn around and collect most of the meat before finally picking off the cows one by one. I managed to escape with my life and a dose of PTSD. Not wasting time, however, I quickly gathered stone and upgraded my tools to stone. At that point, it was getting nighttime, so I needed to hunker down. I blocked myself out with dirt and finally crafted a stone shield to protect myself. I noticed that in my minimap, the mobs were gathering around me in droves, so it knew that soon they would be able to break in. And I also finally remembered that I had leather, which I can use to make many different weapons with. But I had no materials to make weapons with, so I had to break the cobweb I was stuck in and dig down to gather stone. Right that moment, the place I was just at was bombed by a creeper, meaning I just barely escaped the explosion. Zombies ended up coming down my hole, however, so I ended up finally getting killed. When I respawned, I noticed that the sun was setting up, so I quickly gathered some basic tools and went back to my spot. At this point, it was time to leave the island, but I wanted to gather some backup materials before I left. The mobs had already despawned, so I quickly grabbed my stuff, then mined some nearby tin ore, and finally crafted a stone saber. I tried to smelt the tin ore, but I realized that the tin was used for an alloy for platinum ingots, so I saved the tin for later. I then found a pocket of coal and mined it all. Then I quickly made a spruce boat and finally left the island. Subscribe.